To that story where thousands of people are expected on the streets of Pretoria on Sunday for the Gauteng Social Cohesion Carnival. Now, this is expected to celebrate cultural diversity. And to talk more now about this event, we are joined right here in the studio by Rachel Tambo, and she is the Chief Executive Officer of the Carnival Company. Rachel, good to chat to you, and good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, this event, is it just coinciding with this Heritage Day, or it is meant really to be part of the Heritage Day celebrations?
It totally fits into Heritage Day. It's the Gauteng Social Cohesion Carnival. So it's the one day of the year where everyone can wear their cultural dress. But as the Carnival Company, together with the Gauteng Department of Arts, Sports and Culture, we mobilize at least 20 to 25,000 participants.
That's a lot.
That are doing the streets of Tshwane. So hosted by the city of Tshwane, thank you very much. And we have a lot of fun. And it's the only carnival, I would even say, if not in Africa, in the world, that celebrates social cohesion at heart. You have a situation where you've got the Xhosa to the Zulu to the Afrikaans, Chinese, South Americans, Somalians, Hare Krishnas, the list is endless. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful day where people get to experience other cultures and get to know more about each other.
Now, let's talk briefly about this social cohesion. What is it exactly that you are trying to embrace, and are people really coming together on this?
Well, social cohesion is about knowing your neighbor, but knowing more than just you know, a different dress. And we have got a situation where everyone really does celebrate their culture on Heritage Day. And actually, it should extend beyond just one day.
Yeah. It should be an everyday.
It should be an everyday occurrence. But you would have a situation where you'd have a workplace scenario where everyone works together, but people don't know that this person might be Zulu, this one Xhosa, this one Venda, Portuguese, Greek. What do you do afterwards that keeps your unity together as a family and your culture and your traditions? It's very important. So it's a beautiful day where people really go all out and dress to the hilt, you know, which is fantastic.
Now, besides putting on the different cultural attire, what else will make this year's carnival different from the ones that we have witnessed before?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much to the National Lotteries Commission and AXA, which are our two biggest sponsors. We do have some others as well. But that allows us to really fly the flag in terms of creativity. We are celebrating the year of Oliver Reginald Tambo and his legacy. So we have just done the most beautiful, divine float with Mama Tambo and Oliver Tambo. So, and that's just one of them. There's lots of when I say bigness and grandeur, we do have backpacks, trolleys, a lot of giant puppets, a huge contingent of stilt walkers, and we make all the costumes. So you really get, it's really a spectacle for the eye.
And we understand that there are a number of African countries and even some from beyond the continent that are part of this carnival. Can you tell us more about that? Absolutely.
In fact, there's international contingents coming in from South America. China has always had a great partnership with South Africa. And this year, for the first time, Trinidad and Tobago are bringing people from their country to come and...
So there's a Caribbean mix.
Absolutely. So you'll get that vibe as well. And then in terms of Africa, Africa really has come to the party. There's a huge contingent from the African diaspora coming through. That's North, South, East, West Africa. And it's fabulous to see the different cultures just from moving 100 kilometers away. There's a new sense of dress, which is nice.
Sure. And up to 20,000 or 25,000 could participate in this year's carnival. But what can all those people look forward? Can they really get something that will suit their own taste?
Absolutely. Well, it starts at the Tshwane Event Center, and we do a route of 7.2 kilometers. It is quite lengthy, but it's worth it for the amount of people. We do have quite a big route. We do have spectator zones at Princess Park and also around Church Square. So people are very welcome just to pop through. It you know, takes a good over an hour to watch everything coming through. And then we finish off at the 20 Event Centre once again. And our Premier David Makura will open the whole carnival at midday.
Now, besides the attire, I know that food is one other thing that really brings people together. Is there any such at the carnival?
Absolutely. You know, there is food there. And I know in terms of Gauteng, everyone is eating real traditional South African food. And I'm not talking a boerewors roll.
And from the Caribbean also, is there some likelihood of...
I'm sure Gauteng does actually cater for different cultures that come through that don't really want to try new things as well.
And very quickly, is there any payment for those who want to attend?
No, it's an absolutely free event. And it's a great family event. It's a load of fun.
Well, Rachel, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best with the Gauteng Social Cohesion Carnival taking place in the city of Tshwane tomorrow. Good to chat to you. Now, in other stories now, at least 8 migrants have drowned, while almost 90 others are still missing after a shipwreck off Libya. Officials say survivors had clung onto the sinking vessel for days.
The Libyan Navy said the shipwreck occurred off the coast of Sabratha, a town west of Tripoli that is a hub for illegal migration.